Welcome to Spirits Are Talking, hosted by Lisa Silverman. Join us every Tuesday night for live on-air psychic medium readings, crystal energy healings, oracle card readings, chakra balancing, and so much more. Host Lisa Silverman is a natural-born intuitive, psychic, medium, and spiritual life coach, working professionally in the metaphysical healing arts since 2015. Lisa communicates with loved ones and pets that have passed on for emotional healing and answers. Not to mention, she is an established interior designer since 2009, focusing on feng shui, modern design, and house healings by creating a harmonious energy flow for her clients. Now, your host of Spirits Are Talking, Lisa Silverman.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you are in the world. Again, I appreciate it so much. It's just nice to be back. I was traveling last week, so I couldn't be on live. And it's so nice to be back with you and share what we need to see, what spirits might come through and who needs to get messages. But I wanted to just talk about some astrology real quick, and that is the fact that Mercury's direct now, finally, happened on the 15th. There was an incredible new moon on the 14th. And a lot of planets that were retrograde are now moving forward. So if you felt stuck the last month or two, know that there's a lot of shifts happening. I can feel it. I've made some big action steps in my personal life. And so I just want to acknowledge that things are moving forward. And I hope you're feeling that energy. The other thing I want to mention is that I have really loved being with WLTK-DB radio. And my producer, Todd, has been amazing. But there's some changes going on. And so this may or may not be my last podcast here. I'm not sure. But please know that I will be podcasting after a short break. And you'll be able to find me again, and we'll do lives and stuff like that. But I want to thank Todd, and I won't know till later on if I'll be on next week or not. Thank you so much for all that you've done for me here to get me out into the world and to share what I have to say with everyone. I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm forever grateful for that. You calmed my nerves, you inspired me, and I'm really grateful. So thank you so much, Todd Bates, for whatever next adventures come for you. And may they be full of abundance and so many blessings, and everyone else as well. Thank you so much. So having said that, I wanted to just talk about what's going on, what's coming. Libra season's coming. So that means that things are shifting, and summer's ending, fall is starting. So it's a new season for fall, which is like harvest. What are you harvesting? What seeds did you plant in the spring that are going to come to fruition now? And I can see it happening in my life, and I'm sure it's happening for you as well. And so with Libra season being here, it's really important to know a couple things. One is Libra's about balance. So I just want to share that. It's also about embracing change and surrendering to transformation. Libra season brings release from delays and obstacles. Hallelujah. Right now, in astrology, it's about embracing change and to surrender to the winds of transformation. It's like, don't resist, okay? Libra season starts on the 23rd, and it brings a really big sense of release for all of us. So I am feeling it as an intuitive early, and I'm sure whoever's in tune with what's going on is also feeling the release as well. As Libra season begins, it follows Venus and Mercury going direct, along with the new moon in Virgo hitting a really big wow. That new moon was amazing. And now eclipse season will start in October. And also, there were 6 planets in retrograde. So if you were feeling stuck, walking through mud, confused, can't make decisions, Part of it was those 6 planets in retrograde. So those are going to be going direct. And it's a feeling of a sense of empowerment, like accomplishment now, I feel like. And to align with some Libra's energy, it's to focus on some herbs that are calming, like lavender, chamomile, rosemary, rose, gardenia, rose quartz, labradorite, crystals, and citrine to enhance your rituals and manifest your desires is the theme for Libra season. Those crystals, which again are rose quartz, labradorite, citrine, and clear quartz too, of course. Anyway, so I thank you for joining me. If you're just jumping on meditation, so I'm going to be pulling some oracles and some spirits up here, hopefully. And the one thing I have, the one person name that I have that came through to me about 45 minutes ago is Charlie. So does anyone have a Charlie that passed away? I know this sounds random, but it's not. Who has a Charlie? He died, I want to say midlife, so around 50s. I feel like he was tall. He was tallish and bald or thin hair. Facebook user, I do. I do what? Did you know a Charlie that is tall? Thank you. I'd love to pull you up. Okay, not tall. Okay, but like 5'10", 5'8"? Did he feel tall? And would you like to come up? You don't have to put your camera on. Yeah, that's what I do. I connect people the best way. Not for you. Okay, well, I have a Charlie that's going to hang out, and I hope somebody claims him. He feels tall, like 5'10", 5'11". He was big. Okay, thank you. So he feels big and tall. A bear. Okay, do you want to come up, Facebook user? And I need to just know your first name so I know who this is for, because I do have a Charlie, and he went by Charlie, not Charles, to be clear. Would that make sense? Which way is it? Here's my pendulum. This is to validate. Annette. Hi, Annette. No, it's not that, but yeah. Is it Charlie Stimson? No. Mm-mm. Hi, Annette. Okay, Annette. Is this for Annette? Is this Charlie for Annette? Okay, yeah. So was this Charlie a relative or a cousin, Annette? Thank you for telling me your name. Thank you for joining me. Was this a relative or a cousin? Like cousins or relatives, but like a sibling or a cousin, or felt like that because he feels my stepdad. Okay, relative. Thank you. Because he feels like he was related, but not quite. That's why I said family cousin. That was weird. Okay, it's a little broken. Okay. Do you want to come up here? You don't have to show your face. If you do, there's a link and we'll pull you up. And in the meantime, when we figure this out, if you'd like to, Annette, I'm going to pull an oracle card. And I wanted to use one from the crystal spirits. I haven't pulled one for. Taylor, can you explain? Just click here. It's on the screen. The crystal spirits, I just felt like we need something different and a change of season. I love my wisdom of the oracle, and I'll be using those, but I'm going to do this as a collective. What do we all need to know for our highest good? Okay, great. Thanks. I have people waiting. Awesome. I can't see all the comments. So I'm dyslexic, so I can only focus on a few things at a time. And believe me, channeling a lot of people, oracle cards, reading comments, talking, it's a lot of overstim. So I'm glad there's someone backstage. Thank you. Okay, so as a collective, what do we need to know for our highest good regarding the changing seasons? Okay, we're going to see what crystals do we maybe need to use. What do we need to know for our highest good? Moonstone. Wow, I love it. It's card number 37. Moonstone. Well, this is so, I have Moonstone a lot and I love it. And I'm just going to read you the part of the meaning. Moonstone is going to be really great for this full moon that's happening at the end of the month. And if you don't have any Moonstone, you might want to get some because it's about, it enhances your intuition. Okay, Moonstone. And it gives inner wisdom and it gives your feelings a voice. Okay. So it's about inner knowing and sensing. These are the talents of the conscious universe as bestowed upon all of us. We have been conditioned to minimize their importance. It's true. We have been conditioned to not listen to our intuition. And that's the biggest gift my mom gave me, was to listen to your intuition because it's always right for you. So it's asking us to pay more attention to our intuition and knowing that that comes from experience through our physical senses and logical analysis. It doesn't sometimes often resonate, but your heart and your gut knows. Wherever it hits you is where it lands, either in your gut or your heart. And it's also, do you trust that voice? Like if you walk into an elevator and you see that it feels sketchy for whatever reason, would you back out and not go in, or would you go in? I would not go in. I'd say, forget it. I don't need to be nice. I'm not going in the elevator. That's an example. A message from Moonstone Spirit is to tune in to listen to your intuition. It will speak to you through your inner voice and inner vision and inner sensation that feels real because, well, it is. It has many ways of communicating to you. Now is the time to pull back the veil between the visible and the invisible worlds and trust the hidden reality that matters most. It's so true. Know that your intuition comes from the cosmic universe, which possesses wisdom, knowledge, and an understanding far beyond our own and far beyond our own eyes. Okay? I hope this resonates because it's true. Listening to your intuition is so important, and I've been doing a lot of that lately, and it always, that's my inner compass. The relationship piece. What is your intention? What is your intuition telling you about another person? Have you been dismissing it because you feel that you can't justify your inner convictions? Like if it doesn't feel right, it's not. Like I would say to my kids, if it feels yucky, it is. Now is the time to hone in your intuition through meditation, which awakens the ability to receive messages from the universal consciousness. Your relationships will benefit if you're willing to tap into your higher consciousness. Meditation really is a muscle to stimulate your intuition, calmness, and everything else. It's just, if I don't meditate every day from the energy in the outside world, I would explode. I have to meditate and get quiet within. And it's like when you get quiet within, you can hear so much without the outside noise. And people think that you have to meditate in a closet for an hour, or sit in Om and pray. It's no, you can do it in 30 seconds. You can do it in 3 breaths. We can meditate together as a collective just by taking 3 deep breaths. Let's just do that. Calm ourselves down. Whew, let's just take a big deep breath in. Count to 3. Exhale it out. Another big deep breath in. Count to 3. Let it out. And one more big inhale at the top. Release. That's a meditation right there. We just cleared our breath, our mind, our soul in just 3 breaths. That's how easy it is. So I'm going to jump in now. Thank you all for being with me on TikTok and on here. And let's pull up our first guest. Let's see what's going on.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Joanne.
Just checking my mic. I'm not putting myself on camera since it's bedtime.
That's okay. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Just following you for a while. That's all.
That's great. Thank you so much. I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you identify to a Charlie by any chance? I know someone else can, but can you?
Not through a death. I've had a Charlie in my life, but not through death.
Okay, was he tall?
Yes.
Okay, was he a relationship?
Yeah, he was my first husband.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Um, have you taught? Okay, because when I saw your name, I'm like, there's a Charlie related to you. He might
Hmm.
not be passed away. That's fine. It's just because I'm a psychic medium.
Hmm.
But were you married for 10 years?
No.
10 months?
Yes. A little bit longer than that.
Because I'm seeing 10. Okay, so I'm circling 10. So it's around that. Okay, so it was a quickie.
Well, yeah. We
It
got
was
my daughter out of it, but that was about it.
That's good. Okay, good. Interesting though that I would get that message for
Hmm.
you.
Hmm.
And are you in contact with him at all?
No, not really. It's interesting because he and I lived about an hour apart. Then he moved to my hometown, which is 20 minutes away. Um, I, you know what? It's sort of interesting though because he gave my daughter a file folder of stuff from her childhood, just like last week, which had
Interesting.
a connection in it to my grandmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Because you're probably going to run into him soon.
Huh.
Yeah.
Could be.
Interesting. Um, that I'd have to bring up Charlie, and he's still living, so that's great.
Mhm.
Can I pull a card for you?
Yes, please.
So, are your legs uncrossed?
Yes.
Okay. So I have your permission to pull an oracle card, see what's going on, and tap into your dominant energy. That's what the oracles are. You're familiar with me,
Right.
so you know about these, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Joanne. And so, what does Joanne need to know for her highest good? Okay, is your grandma passed away, right?
Yes.
Okay, mom's mother
Yes.
that Charlie was referring to?
Um, no, the grandmother is my grandmother, my mom's mother.
Right.
Oh yeah,
But
yes, yes, you're right. You're right.
okay, thank you. Um, did she know Charlie?
Yes.
Okay, she liked him.
Yeah, she probably did.
She did like Charlie. This is so weird. Okay? I love it. I never know what's going to happen. Me saying Charlie for you was the catalyst to get your grandmother in here.
Oh boy.
Okay? Does this
Mhm.
make sense?
Yes, because I have
Because
chills.
you just told me
Yes.
she knew Charlie and liked Charlie. He was tall and thin haired, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Wow. Love it. Okay. Interesting. Does your grandmother, this is your mom's mother,
Yes.
is your daughter named after her?
No.
Is there an initial after her?
No.
Does someone in the family is named after her?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a Rose?
Well, that's interesting. Rose is my partner, but it's not Rose.
Okay.
One of my sisters has a name after my grandmother.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm writing Rose too. Did she know Rose?
No.
Okay. Interesting. What's going on with Rose? Okay. Grandma. Was her I don't I'm not a fisherman, so I don't stab.
That's okay.
Um okay, did your mom have two sisters?
She was actually an only child, but there was one child who was stillborn, and I
Okay,
believe it was a girl.
because there's three. So who
Hmm.
has the three girls or three kids? Did your mom?
My daughter has three kids.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm circling three. Okay, wow. Is it Georgia or G or Gloria or who's the hard G regarding the grandmother? Greta. What's her name?
My grandmother's name is Marcella. I can't think of a hard G.
Okay, I don't either. Did you call her Gigi or something?
No, just grandma.
Okay, I don't know. Well, she wants you to know that she's around you and had to come to let you know through Charlie. And you grew up with her, right?
I did grow up some with her, yes.
Because she's telling me that she was in your life for a long time,
Yes.
relatively long time. Like you
Yeah.
were an adult when she died. Yes?
Yes.
Thank you. Did she paint?
Um, I don't know.
There's painting around her. I don't know if it's one of her daughter, if your mom painted or she liked art, but she's showing me a bunch of paint and paintbrushes and color.
That's interesting. My daughter paints.
Okay,
Uh,
she does.
Yeah, and I would say if my grandmother had the time and resource to, she would have.
Okay.
And my mother was also very creative. So,
Okay, thank you. And are you creative?
yes,
Okay, thank you. Okay, she's just popping in to say hi. Your mom's gone too, right?
yes.
They're together. She wants me to tell you that she's with your mom. Excuse me, I'll start coughing now.
Mm.
Could I have your mom's name, please?
Mary.
Mary. Mary, do you have one sister?
I have I have three sisters. One is passed.
Okay. She said 3 kids, and I saw the girls. Remember I said
Oh,
3
oh,
girls?
that could be my three sisters.
That's your 3 sisters. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm starting to cough because I'm
Oh,
channeling. It happens a lot.
yeah, my
Your mom's sending you her love too. They're
yes.
together. Everyone's together. She's proud of you. She wants you to know she loves you so much, and you're such a good person. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Um, Mary. Her and her mom were very close. Would that be true?
Yes. So yes, I would just say it that way.
Pardon?
I I'll say yes.
She said that my mom and I were really close,
Yeah.
and she was her confidant in a lot of ways. Your grandmother to your mother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She
Yes.
wants me to make sure I clarify that for some reason.
Okay. Huh.
That's not always the case. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what I'm getting. Interesting. So what do you need to know? There's a change in the wind. I just said that earlier. This is
Yes.
what's happening for you.
Well.
Change in the wind. It's happening for all of us. The seasons are changing. It's
Mhm.
asking you to go with the flow. A change in the wind. It's card number 12. And it's about noticing the changes in the wind
Mhm.
and going with the flow. And the seasons are changing. Summer's coming to an end. And so there's a lot of change happening. Can you feel it?
Oh my goodness, yes, I can.
Yeah. And do you feel like it's really good?
Oh yes. I mean, when you're talking earlier, and I had known this, that in the spring things were like kind of good, then they kind of stopped and everything went backward, and it's been awful until the past week.
Exactly.
Yes.
Same. So this is what a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparations for a storm, awareness that your plans may not be on firm ground, but good things are happening, feeling a shift and uncertainty about exactly which way the winds will blow, but knowing that they're good, right?
Right. Mhm.
Um, this is it's human nature to yearn for certainty, but with this energy in the skies, there is no certainty. We want the world to remain consistent like zebra stripes, yet nothing in the human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing that is guaranteed is change.
Yep.
100%. And it's how we react to change. And it's how we look at life from a different
Mhm.
perspective. If we can say, oh, normally I would be super judgy or super whatever, or normally I wouldn't like those, green shoes, but I'm going to have a different approach. You know, I'm going
Yep.
to change my attitude. Okay.
Yes.
Part of it.
Mhm.
Also, as life is about to get interesting, um, anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what's coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great night, and I'm so glad you identified the Charlie in that way with you to get your grandmother and mother to come through.
That's interesting. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. I appreciate you. Hi, Maria. Hi, everybody. Who's next? Do we have someone next? Someone's backstage. Annette's been waiting.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Annette. How are you?
I don't know yet. Ask me later.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I always say that. I even say that to my doctors.
I love it. That's something my dad would say. Well, thank you. May I pull a card? I want to talk about Charlie with you. You knew a Charlie. He was your stepdad, you said?
Yeah, well, him and my mom weren't really married, but they lived together for 6 years, and he was the most wonderful dad I ever had.
Oh, that's awesome. Because he comes in, this Charlie, because the other one was living, you saw what happened, had to get the Charlie over there to get the grandmother to come through. It was so interesting. But this Charlie that I have was very kind and very sweet. And he was a good provider. Would that make sense?
Yeah, well, the kind and sweet, he could be, yes. He was a bear of a man, a diesel mechanic, really kind of rough and muscular and everything.
He said he worked really hard for the girls.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He worked really hard for the girls. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How has he been gone over 10 years?
Yes.
That's what that is too, the 10. Your mom's passed too?
Yes, she didn't like me.
She didn't like you?
No.
I'm sorry. I know she
loved you. The biggest mistake she ever made.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a lie. God doesn't make mistakes. You're perfect, whole, and complete just the way you are. But
I think so.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Hallelujah. May I pull a card for you, Annette?
Sure, please.
What does Annette need to know for our highest good? We have a lot of changes going on, right? So a lot's going on, and we're going to find out, what do you need to know? What's your dominant energy? What does Annette need to know for her highest good?
I do have a question for you in a little while.
Sure, you can ask me now.
I just want to know if my friend Rocky, he killed himself. I want to know if he's okay. That was in May.
I'm so sorry. What was his name?
Rocky.
Rocky. Was he a longtime friend?
Yeah, 6 years.
Like,
more than 6 years.
Okay. But did you feel like you knew him for a long, long time? Or
Yeah.
Because he feels like a lot longer than 6 years.
Yeah. When he passed, his family gave me everything he owned.
Wow. Okay, so that's interesting, because when you said 6 years, I'm like, feels more like 40.
Yeah, we talked about everything, but he couldn't talk to me about that. He killed himself, shot himself in the temple.
Sorry, I know. I wish you didn't tell me that, because I was going to tell you that. I'm so sorry. And someone found him.
Me.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. He's apologizing for that. I saw a woman, and I didn't want to say, I don't like to cause a lot of trauma on here. But I'd love for you to book a session when you're ready, if you want, because that's hard to find. Okay. But I'm so sorry. He's apologizing. He didn't want it to be you, but it was. He didn't know. He didn't know what he was doing. Do you know that? He didn't plan it.
I know he had some serious health issues. He had cancer.
Okay, but he didn't plan it. He just did it. And I'm so sorry that you had that experience. And he's apologizing, but he did it the way he wanted to. And however gruesome that is, he did it the way he wanted to.
He did it on his own terms. Yeah, that's right.
And he's sorry that you had to suffer.
I was mad. But not anymore, because I understand now.
If you're asking if he's okay, he's totally okay. Okay.
Good.
He's at
Oh,
peace. People that do that, people think that they don't ever get to the other side and that there's this, it's not true. They get to the light and they get to the other side. There is an in-between world sometimes where that they'll stay a little longer or they'll hang out on Earth a little longer. But he's fine. Okay. He's very happy at the other side. And he wants to thank you for being in his life. Did he have a guitar or two guitars?
no, his roommate did.
Because he's showing me guitars, like listening to guitars and playing guitars. So did his roommate play guitars
Yeah.
around you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. This
Rocky was a pool champion.
Pardon?
Rocky was the pool champion.
Oh, he was.
Billiards champion.
Yeah, he has that hustle vibe. This card is for you: abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, and universal laws. So the universe works within a structure of divine laws and participates and provides a framework for the human experience. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of nature, only a few. These principles create perfect order to operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs from culture to culture. This is asking you to follow and respect what works for you and know that there are laws, karma, right? Cause and effect. What you give, you get back, right? Reciprocity, all that. And to stay in your own lane, right? Do your best. Keep being your best. Open your eyes to the universal laws and it'll be easier to go by the book. So when you know that, oh, if I take a wrong action, you're not going to be punished, but you'll feel it at some point, cause and effect. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I've already got cause and effect happen to me.
Of course, we're human. Who has, right?
Yes.
At this time, you can expect a return. I'm reading the prosperity piece. At this time, you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, it's a dream. If you're long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service you're called to, will come to you if you're willing to go by the book. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Are you planning on doing something different?
Yes.
Yeah. Regarding a job and career and money?
Not job. My life. Making changes. Trying to improve.
I'm sorry, there's feedback. What?
About my life. I'm trying to make changes and improve.
That's awesome. Well, this is go by the book. Do your best. And if you make a mistake, do it again, because that's how you're going to grow.
I went on a dating site, had my first date. Oh, he was a weirdo.
Good for you, though, for getting out there.
Oh, he was a weirdo.
Okay, well, now you know discernment, right? And the great thing is you don't have to ever see him again.
That's true.
Right? And you want to be careful.
True.
So.
Oh, yeah. Always in public, around other people.
Huh?
Always in public, around other people.
Exactly. And never give him your address or anything like that. Make sure they follow you home. Well, good for you.
I'm too leery.
Pardon?
I'm too leery to do that, to be that carefree. I've been burnt too many times. I'm too cautious.
Exactly. And that's good. Protection. Thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate you following me. You have a beautiful night, and I wish you all the best.
You too. One question. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Oh, 1,000%.
Good.
You got to listen to my other podcasts about that.
Oh.
The whole podcast on reincarnation. Lisa Silverman, Spirits Are Talking.
Okay. I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. That was awesome. Okay. Anybody else? Welcome. Okay. Who's next? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Glad she identified to Charlie. Hi,
Hi.
Tina.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you this evening?
I'm good, thank you. Are you all right?
Yeah, just tired. Lots on my mind. Lots going on, but
I feel a bunch of sadness right now. Are you sad?
yeah, I was supposed to go to Michigan. One friend's getting married, another one's dying.
I'm
So
sorry.
just not being there and just changes at work and just don't know what's going on in my life.
Okay, we're going to pull a card.
Okay.
But the sadness I feel around you, like really heavy right now in this moment. It doesn't mean that you're going to be like this for the rest of the night, but
Yeah.
am I right though? For right now, you're just sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Thank you.
and it's okay. I, say that because I pick up on the vibe, and sadness is okay as long as you move through it.
Right.
You don't bypass it, but acknowledge I'm freaking sad. And I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And whatever else is bothering you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
let's see what's going on. And where are you in the world now?
Florida.
Oh, thanks for joining me, Tina.
Thank you. Always love listening to you.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I'm going to be taking a break, as I mentioned at the top of the show. And so I'll be somewhere again soon. So I will not be gone, just on pause. What does Tina need to know for her highest good? What's going on? You need to breathe and relax. Huh?
I said, isn't that the truth?
Right? And interesting if you caught the breathing before. And it's card number 29. It's about slowing down and breathing. And for you, it will help you just release some of the energy that you're feeling right now. And it's about relaxing. It's about being patient and waiting and going slow, wellness, meditation, and trusting that everything is going on at the right time for you, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay?
Yeah.
Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? You need to slow down. So it's asking you to slow down for a minute. Humans cannot exist without drawing a breath. Now is the time to relax and not keep doing and doing. Allow life-giving element of air to replenish your body, mind, and soul. So it's like do some breathing. Do you meditate ever?
Once in a while.
Okay.
Or like you said, breathe, literally breathe and like give the negative energy back to people and go to the beach, walk, get some fresh air and breathe.
Exactly. Or you just say, instead of giving it back to people, I like to just transmute it. So you can say, all the energy in my space is not mine, gets transmuted to the center of the earth, is released out of my space. Of the prosperity piece, you have worked hard, long and hard, and your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one moving, yet still progressing right now in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your own dream and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins the race, and you will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe.
Makes sense.
So you were supposed to go to Michigan, and is it postponed?
No, I decided not to go because of basically some stressors at work, and I knew if I would drive all the way up, I would be anxious thinking about it all the way, especially if any kind of decisions or if I needed to be in front of management in the next couple of days. I wouldn't be there if I was up in Michigan, and to me it was an important trip. I think I'll relax more here, but it'd be better to have seen them because they're college friends that I've been close with since then. So literally 27 years. One's getting married Saturday, and our other roommate has end-stage brain cancer.
I'm so sorry. Can you go? Can you change plans?
It's such a long drive. That's the thing, and I don't. Yeah.
How long's the drive?
20 hours at least.
Oh God, can you fly?
I could, but then you got to rent a car, and I'm tight with finances right now because of change of work and all that. So I'm just kind of being cautious on all ends.
Sure. I'm
But
so sorry.
yeah.
It's a tough decision.
Yeah, exactly. It is tough because I
20
was
hours
going to go
all
up until
drive.
2 days ago, and like I felt better knowing I wasn't driving all the way, but then I know I'm sad and don't want to be at home tomorrow because I know could be meeting up with them rather than being here.
But you can FaceTime,
Truth, yeah.
do that, and Zoom, and just say, I'm so sorry. I couldn't do it. You know?
And they
20
would
hours,
understand
of
totally.
course. What else do you need to know about not going to Michigan? Community. You still have community. They're your community. They're still going to be part of you, and they're going to understand. And you'll get to see your other roommate at some point. Just make a plan or speak to her on Zoom or, but it's so interesting that that's your community and it's okay. They're gonna be there in mind, body, or spirit, regardless. Okay.
Yeah.
And if one of them can take a video for you, or, maybe you could send something, a telegram, you know what I mean? Back in the day, right?
Right.
And let them know. So it's about belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Does that make sense with them?
I think, yeah. Like I said, people that have been that close and just like almost like sisters, for that long, it does make sense.
Yeah. This is a card signals a new affiliation with other like-minded people in your area. So that means your new job and new people. Are you seeking out new friendships right now?
Yes and no. Yeah. I mean, I literally just started a new facility, new city 4 weeks ago. So
Oh,
congratulations.
wow.
Well, yeah.
You just moved recently.
I didn't move, but my work did. Like I just
Okay.
switched, same job, but different location, completely different location, completely different people.
Wow. And how's that?
Good. Except this, I mean, well, long story short, this week's been stressful because one of the coworkers is like, I swear she's a Gemini. She's just all up. She's just, excuse my language, pissed off at the world this week.
That's okay.
And I'm at like part of the target, but otherwise it's great. I mean, people know it's not me, that she's just got a bad attitude right now.
Okay, yeah. And you got to shield yourself because you're an empath.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you're discovering certain qualities about people, and you're going to share what you're the ones. You don't have to reveal yourself all completely either.
Well, like you said, breathe all day today. Every time she'd walk away, I'm like, breathe, pick my battles.
And
Like
she's
I'm
a
telling
new
her.
person, right?
She's only been there just over a year, but she thinks she knows everything and she doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
I
you'll
don't
have
say
to
that
navigate
negatively.
that,
Yeah.
but it's going to work to your benefit.
Yeah. And I feel that. I do.
Yeah.
But, getting over those humps, like, oh, geez, I got to deal with something else.
Right. Or you know what? You can say, this transition is going to be easy for me to deal with. It's going to be easier for me to deal with than I think,
Yeah.
And it will be, and it's good for you. Let me just see. Yeah, it's good for you. Okay, thank you so much, Tina.
I appreciate you. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you. You're going to be great. And just,
Thank you.
reach out to your girlfriend that's getting married and see if you have a chance to FaceTime her, and the one that's not doing well, reach out to her too, and see when you can get up there.
Yeah, definitely.
And just ask the universe to provide you a way. There's miracles that happen all the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You take good care.
Have a blessed evening.
You too. Thank you. May I ask if Tina's a Capricorn? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Jason. Leslie, you want to come up? I don't know. Was Tina a Capricorn? Hi, I'm doing a podcast, just so you know. You can come over. Hi, Stephanie. Do I have someone up next? Bring them up. Tina's a Libra. Oh, well, she's going to feel all this change. Happy birthday, Tina.
Hello, Lisa. How are you? My first time here.
First time here. Welcome.
Thank you.
You want your camera off?
Can I or should I have it?
It's fine. I'd like to see your beautiful face, but it's totally fine. Okay. So your first time, you don't know me at all?
No.
How'd you hear about me? You just scrolling?
Actually, I used to follow someone, and they said that they were on this the radio thing, and then I just clicked on, and you were on, so I just
Cool.
decided to sign in.
Interesting. Did you lose a girlfriend?
A girlfriend?
A childhood friend?
A childhood friend? No, not that I know of.
Oh, I don't know why childhood. It might be for someone else. Interesting. Childhood friend. It might be from Tina, but I don't think so. May I pull a card for you, Sony?
Sure. Thank you.
And where are you in the world?
I'm in New Jersey.
In Jersey, in Jersey. Just kidding. I have to say it like that. I love New York. I love New Jersey. Okay, so it's kind of late for you. Not too late. But, what does Sony need to know for our highest good right now? Have you been feeling the shifts in the energy?
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, from stagnant to action.
Yes, definitely.
Happy. This is, oh my God, I love this card. This is asking you to be happy. Good things are coming. Have you been going through a rough patch?
I was,
Like 3 months ago?
yeah, I was in nursing school. I already graduated.
Congratulations.
So it was like very difficult to balance, work, school, and the home. So like it was pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, now it's time to be happy. And congratulations to you, because that's awesome.
Thank you.
Joy.
Well, I still haven't taken my NCLEX exam. That's the one to get the license. I'm kind of afraid, but I think I'm gonna do it next month. So I'm kind of nervous.
Of course. And if you weren't nervous, something would be wrong. And you're going to do great. And if you don't pass, guess what? You'll take it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the end of the world,
Right.
It's not like the bar where you have to wait a year or something, or 6 months, right?
Right. For us, it's 45 days. I'm just hoping I passed it on the first try. You feel like I'm not, or?
I think you're going to, and that you should be really happy and happy about it. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, and feeling that all is well. When this card appears, all is well. You can breathe. You can be happy. Yeah, you're going to study. Yeah, you're going to know be on your game. But yeah, you've earned it. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled right now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You are free from the shackles of longing. Like, you don't need to long for passing the test. You have to act as if you've already passed the test, right?
Right.
You're able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. And you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now's the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life as well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy the splashing in all the abundance and all the happiness that's around you. I love this.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Right? And the prosperity piece of this card. So you were working and going to nursing school. You know how hard that is?
Yes.
And you did it.
Very difficult. Yes.
I congratulate you and bow down to you. Could you just be nicer to yourself?
I mean, it was 2.5 years. It was very long. It felt like it was never going to end.
It did. And look at where you're going. You're going to take the test. This is the time to, I can't make this shit up, okay? And like I said just a second ago, can you just take pride or just be kind to yourself and say how proud you are of yourself? This is the time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you are happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember, your partnership with spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could do and accomplish anything if it brought you joy. Wow. And you're going to be a nurse and you're going to help other people.
Yes.
That's amazing. I hope that card resonates for you.
I hope so. I'm concerned. Like you said, like I was a childhood friend. Maybe I haven't heard from them in years and they passed away. Is
Yeah,
that?
I feel like there's a childhood friend around you and I don't know who it is. But if you find out, will you get back to me somehow?
Yeah, sure. Definitely. I will.
I feel like it was a girl that you knew. Did you go to like, you didn't move around a lot, right?
I did. Yes. Yeah, we moved from house to house. I mean, like, I was in Catholic school, then I ended up being in public school.
Were you in public school, a lot of schools, or just from house to house?
It was actually 3 public schools.
Okay. Yeah, it was a childhood friend. Let me know.
Yeah,
Okay? Because
I
then we'll
will.
talk to her. I don't know if
But
it's like
so it was like before I was a teenager, obviously, right?
a Wendy or a Y, a Kathy, a Wendy. Somebody with a Y or IE.
IE. I remember somebody named Irma.
No.
No.
But thank you so
Yeah,
much,
I
Sony.
will. Thank you. I'll let you know.
Good luck on your test. You're gonna do it flying colors and let me know.
Thank you. I will. Have a good night. Take
You
care.
too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Angela. How do I get in the box? Hi, Maria. There's a link. Angela, I'm sorry. Her name was Amy. This might be for you, childhood friend. And I wrote this. And I said, Kathy, Amy. Yeah. Was she, Angela, was she blonde, light haired? Is there anyone in the back coming up? How do you get in the box? Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Surprise. And who am I speaking to? What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Hi, Chris. Have we met before?
Yeah, once before.
I
My
thought
cat
so.
came through.
Huh?
That cat came through.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's so funny.
My kids still talk about it. I showed them the video and they were like, oh my God, tiny cat.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was funny. They were dying over it. They were so excited.
Hold on just 1 second because I have Angela with her friend.
Yeah.
Really her. Yeah, Angela. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try and pull her up after, but she wants to come through and says she hasn't missed anything with you. It was unexpected the way she passed. Would that make sense? I'm gonna try and get Angela up if she wants to right after you, Chris.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what her friend has to say.
Yeah. Okay. Can I pull a card for you?
Yeah.
I just have a question.
What?
Did you have a question or can I pull a card?
Card, yeah.
Angela,
No.
yes, that makes sense. Okay. What does Chris need to know for our highest good right now? Do you feel the shift in the energy in the atmosphere in the last week?
A little bit. I have some like stuff going on in my own life, so I think that's like messing with it a little, but
Are you like really tired? Because it's asking you to just take a break.
that makes sense.
Take a nap. You need to absolutely do some self-care.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything that's going on out there will be out there after you do some self-care. Right?
Yep.
That's what you need to do. And I'm going to read you what the message is. It's about take a nap. Like you don't have to do all that stuff. You might think you have to do it all, but the world will keep spinning when you take a nap. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. When you get still and quiet, like I said with the breaths earlier, and for me, meditation, I'll just climb in myself at 3 p.m. if I have 15 minutes to rejuvenate. And that's what charges my batteries. This card's asking you to do something similar. This is the time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to just be free of the shackles of your goals, your desires, your lists, your family, your friends. Nothing else matters except for some self-care. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get back to cooking dinner or whatever it is that you do. Right now, it's important to rest and have detachment and be neutral. The overbusy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent of any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I do need a break from a lot of things.
Yeah. And can you just take a break? Like, can you just say, hey, kids or family or whatever, I'm going to be gone for an hour. I'm going to go in my room for an hour. I'm going to watch TV for an hour. I'm going to do nothing for an hour.
Me and one of my kids are actually going on a trip together next week, so
Oh, well, there you go.
perfect timing.
Perfect timing for a rest. And just when are you going to be by the water?
No,
Okay. But by a pool?
by a pool, definitely. Oh yeah, I guess we are going to go to a water park, and we'll
I
be.
see a lot of water and pools. So you're
Yep.
not going backpacking, right?
No, we're going to Florida.
Okay. Thank you. Florida. Hello.
Yeah, but we're not going to the beach. We're being in Orlando.
Okay, that's fine. But I just saw like water. So splashing and having fun, like that happy card.
Yeah,
That's what you're going to have fun. You're going to go to a water park and just relax
yeah, we'll have
and
fun
be
there.
a kid.
Yes,
Good.
perfect spot to be a kid.
Perfect. Well, have a great time. Thanks for popping back on, Chris.
Thanks.
I'm going to move to Angela if she wants to come up. Take care. Have a great trip. Angela.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry for the loss of your friend. This friend, um, did you know her when you were really little?
Yeah, I knew her since like middle school,
Okay.
I would say.
And she passed completely unexpected, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Tragically, yes or no?
yes, yes,
Okay. Anyone at 15 is tragically, but no, really tragically. You don't need to say it. I don't need to see it. But I just need to acknowledge it. Yes?
yes, yeah.
Whew, so sorry. She's telling me that she gives you signs all the time. Do you know that?
I've always wanted to connect with her, and I feel like I always ask and I never have, and so I guess I'm missing them. I'm missing the sign.
Well, you got one tonight because I'm like, who's got the childhood friend with blonde hair, fine
Y-
hair?
Yeah, and I was not planning on coming on at all.
Of course not.
Um,
That's how spirit
but
works.
when you said that, I was like, "Oh my God, like it's her finally."
Her. Um, do you? I feel like I don't know if this is true or not, but what she's showing me is like small daisies. I don't know. Did you make chain bracelets or anything together? You know those wild little daisies that you can tie?
Yeah, I know and I feel like when I was a kid, I would tie like we'd take those flowers, we'd tie them together and we'd make bracelets, but I don't know that I ever did that with her that I can
She's
remember.
she's saying that she remembers that. Okay, which is interesting because not every kid
Hmm.
does that. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, not every girl does that.
Yeah, we used to do it with those yellow flowers, those buttercup flowers.
Right. And okay, and so did you ride she's showing me bike ridings. Did you guys go on a lot of bike rides together? I feel like she was taken. Was she taken?
No, 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 and I don't remember bike rides. Maybe it's not her.
No, it's her. She's showing me a bike. Maybe you didn't ride together, but she's showing me a bicycle. You never saw her bicycle?
She had one, but I think as it got towards the end, she was different.
Yeah. Something okay, yeah, this is like a full session if you want me to pull her in, but I want you to know that she comes around you, and when you think of her, it's her, okay? And she said she's not getting the messages, but it's I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Was she really like delicately pretty?
She was so pretty.
So pretty.
So
Like
pretty.
like like really beautiful skin and bright eyes and
Yes.
right?
Yes. Hmm.
Um, like stunningly pretty.
Yeah.
Um, she's embarrassed I'm saying that. So please know that that's her. And was she addicted to something?
Yeah, I would
Thank
say
you.
yeah. She kind of got into
She got into
some bad things with
bad
some
group of people.
a different crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Because she was a drug user, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's why she's finally when I finally clear the air, then she'll come in. So she's admitting to me that she was a drug user. She totally upped her life. Okay. And she accidentally OD'd, right?
No.
Was she something related to the drug? She's showing me like an OD. What happened?
She killed herself.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. And it's
She could have been on drugs when she did it.
she was. Um, I'm so sorry. She definitely suffered from depression too. She
Yeah.
didn't know how fabulous she was. Did she have
Yeah.
a couple brothers?
She had a little brother.
She said, "My brother." Okay.
Yeah.
And
I went through.
was he also as blonde as her?
No, he had a different father.
Okay, who's the
Um,
sibling that was blonde like her? Somebody younger like her?
it's possible she had another sibling I didn't know about because she had a different dad than him, and I only knew her mom and her stepdad and her little brother there, and she never really talked about her dad. I didn't know much about the other side of her
Okay.
family.
Uh-huh. Because she's saying there's like a brother, it might have been with blonde hair, the blonde, the blonde, the blonde, like maybe her
I
mom.
had a little brother that had blonde hair.
Okay, interesting. Well, please know she's around you. And she remembers doing the flowers with you, and she's apologizing for straying and going with this bad group.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. You take care, Angela. You know where to find me at spiritsartalking.com, and we can go deeper with her now that she cleared the air and admitted that she was on something. Okay,
Thank you so much.
you take good care. She's around you. You'll be able to feel her more.
Thank you.
Thanks, Angela. Take good care. I think we have to wrap up now. Is there anybody else in the back waiting? Jason, hi. Okay, cool. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
How are you?
Great, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm
I'm
good.
glad I was able to connect with you, even though I'm probably last.
That's great. Save the best for last, right?
For sure.
Um, did you have a dog, Jason?
Yes, I've had a few.
Okay. Were they like Labradors or like a retriever type?
No, I had a collie.
No. Okay. A male?
Female.
Yeah. She's like, no. There's a black lab, brown lab coming through when I see you. It's weird. Do you know someone with a black or brown lab?
Well, and sorry, I guess I was thinking of one that passed. I actually have a black Bernese.
Okay. A male.
Female.
Interesting. No. It's a lab and it's a male and it's brown or black.
Yes, I did. I forgot about that one. Yes, I did have a black lab many years ago.
Thank you. Okay, a male.
Yes. His name was Lyric.
Such a good dog. He's making me cry.
Yeah, that was a rough one when I had to put him down.
Thank you. I have the chills all over. Isn't it interesting how we go into narcolepsy and forget about what's obvious to me when I saw you with the lab? Okay.
Yeah, he was a great dog. Passed very young.
Yeah. He is always with you. And what's his name?
Lyric.
Lyric. Love it. He has helped you get the other dogs. He wants you to know that he takes full credit of getting you to the other dogs that you've had since him.
Oh wow, very cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
And he
Because
was,
our current dogs actually have a very similar personality. My
yeah,
Bernese has a very similar personality.
very much interesting. And this dog that I'm speaking of, Lyric, was very handsome.
Yeah, he
I
was.
mean, really handsome and just absolutely really handsome. Yes?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Great dog.
He has so much love for you and everything. He's never really left you. Um, and he's definitely in charge of hooking you up with the other dogs that you've had since him.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Isn't that wild how I just saw your face? I'm like, there's a blacker lab. Like, I have the chills. He's thanking me right now. May I pull a card for you?
Absolutely, please do.
Do you have Lyric's collar still?
No, I do not. That was many, many years ago.
Okay. But he's showing me like there's a similar collar on one of your dogs. I don't know why he's mentioning the collar, but maybe you've repeated the leash or the collar with the other dog.
Oh, that's possible. I know we had a golden retriever that we lost, but and I know that it was her collar, and we buried her with the collar, so that was the
Okay,
only link I could
interesting.
think
I don't
of.
know why he's talking about the collar. Maybe you're going to see one soon and go, "Oh my God, that reminds me of Lyric's collar or Lyric or something."
Hmm.
The card that I pulled for you is Treasure Island, which is
Okay.
really beautiful. Things are happening, things are moving. Um, so don't be afraid of change. And are you going through some big changes right now?
Oh yes, some
So
challenges.
challenges.
Yeah.
This is the law of attraction. Dreams are coming into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if out of nowhere, financial gains, and sharing of good fortune. So things are turning around.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You've worked hard and have acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of all of it, you hit the jackpot. You've uncovered the map to buried treasure, and you're tapped into unlimited potential within you. What must you hone in on now is your ability to recognize where X marks the spot and put your attention there. Trust your intuition to light your way, and know that either way, your prosperous phase is where you belong. Hard work and navigating your inner life is now paying off externally.
Thank you.
Does that resonate for you?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I kind of have that idea that you picture something and it will happen.
Yeah. So having high vibe thoughts is really important for you right now. Think only high vibes, okay?
For sure.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Can
And
I ask, is there
you can
anybody
ask
that's
me
been,
something. Yeah.
I'd love to. Is there anybody that's been kind of watching over me
Yeah.
or anybody's past
Male
that?
energy. Male energy. Is that your father?
I hope so.
It's your father. Oh my God, for sure. Do you have two brothers or one brother or what?
I have 3 brothers.
Thank you. Okay. All boys?
Yes.
Thank you. This is your dad totally coming through. I'm so glad. Who's the Paul or the P or the Phil or the
Paul.
Paul or P or a? It's your dad coming through. You're all boys, and has he been gone 5 years or so?
My father, I lost him last year.
Okay, last year. Was it on the 5th month or 5 or something? There are 5 in the family, 5 kids.
There's 4 kids, and we lost Dad in March.
Okay. Your mom's still here, right?
No, I lost her last year as well.
I'm so sorry. Did they pass 5 months apart?
That's March, May, June, July, August. They passed 8 months apart.
Why is it 5? I don't know what's the 5 means. Somebody's birthday. Anyway, they're together. I'm so sorry. That was so awful for you. And your brothers, okay. So is there 2 that you're close to and 1 that you're not?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
Because the secrets come out on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your dad's saying there's 1 he's like not into that much. They're just like they don't get along. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Growing up, they didn't get along. Years
Right.
later, they did, but yeah.
But there's 2 that you're more closer to than the 1.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is there a Michael or a David in the family?
Yes. There's a Mike.
Mike, and he's your brother, right?
He was like a brother, and he passed as well.
Okay, he's with Mike.
Wow. Mike was my
That's
cousin, but lived with us. So that would be the 5 boys. Yeah, he was like a brother. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Isn't it? Yeah, he's with Mike. Were your parents still married?
They divorced about 15 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
12, 15.
Okay, that's the reason why I hesitated when I asked you was because they were married. They were married. Okay, hang on. He's a real talker. They were married until you were an adult.
Yes.
Thank you. And then they said, forget it. We're done. Kids are gone. Boom, we're done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you. Because it felt like forever in your childhood. You had your whole childhood as a whole family. Your dad's
Yeah.
saying. And
Yeah.
then the kids went out and then that was it. That's
Yeah.
why I asked that question. Isn't
Yeah.
that
Watch out. My dad will talk your ear off.
Yeah, he's such a talker. He's funny too.
For sure. Yeah.
And he is like a cowboyish, right?
A country boy.
Country
Yeah, definitely a
boy.
country.
Thank you. Did he wear cowboy boots?
Well, what's interesting is his favorite song that we played was "Thank God I'm a Country Boy."
Okay.
So he didn't wear country boots, but he grew up on a farm, and "Thank God I'm a Country Boy" was played at his funeral and everything.
Thank you, because he's let me know that.
Wow.
Wow. I would love to go further with you. You'll have to book a session with me when you're ready.
I would love to.
Spiritsaretalking.com. Thank you so much for being here, Jason. I'm so glad I was able to connect you to your dad. He sends so much love. He's with Mike. He's with your mom. They were fine, even though they got divorced. Excuse me. They were fine.
Yeah, I think they found each other again, and I mean they raised an amazing family, and
They did, and they're
Yeah,
proud,
so-
and they have grandkids.
yeah, I like to think any of their issues that they had, they were on Earth.
They resolved a lot in life. They want you to know. Also, they did.
Good to hear.
Yeah. Take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
me too. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Take care.
That's a wrap. Thank you so much. Okay, that was awesome. I love it when I get the animal who's just right in my face, and people get in narcolepsy, and he forgot about the Lyric, and Lyric was a really handsome dog and has set the tone for all the other dogs pretty much. And then having his dad come through, that was really lovely. And then Mike, he kept saying 5. I'm like, what's the 5? What's the 5? And it was the 5 boys. And, I just love how spirit works. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for being with me. We're going to have a pause I may be on next week, I'm not sure. But if not, in advance, I want to say thank you so much again for following me. I'm going to take a pause for a short time and follow me on TikTok, all my social media. Go to spiritsaretalking.com and book a private session Tell your friends, because when you tell your friends, that's how I heal more hearts. This is my purpose, what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm so grateful to be able to share it with you. I will be back podcasting again within a few months or so. I'm going to figure it out. And again, Todd, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. You got me out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate everybody so much. So I'll let you know where I am, and we'll promote it. And you can find me again somewhere, wherever you like to get your podcasts. Thank you so much for being with me, helping me grow spiritually, emotionally, and feel so much love. And I'm so grateful. And find me on TikTok, and I'm live there too. So thank you all so much. I will be back soon. So it's just a goodbye for now, not forever. Thank you so much. So many blessings.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.